Newman conquered the music world in 1979 with the classic Our Friends Electric. Since then, he's become both idolised and hated. His vast following is fanatical, and yet the press have been openly hostile throughout his long career. What kind of a man is it that can cause such reaction? During 1986, a series of albums will be released containing in-depth interviews with Gary, covering every subject from his turbulent school days to the enormous pressures of superstardom. Each album will be 90 minutes of conversation and music. This is just a taste.
I used to go to school if I was ill, because I used to have a real lot of fun at school. Work wasn't a problem, you just didn't do it. Music was the only one I really stayed interested in. I started to take these lectures, and at one point they give us this thing where we had to go home and write a piece for 4 parts. So I wrote this one, thought it sounded extremely nice, sent it back in, and they said, no, you can't have that. And so I said, well, what's wrong with it? And they said, it sounds right to me. And they said, it doesn't matter what it sounds like, it's written down wrong. And that finished me with music, because to me music is only about what it sounds like. That's all it matters. I don't care where the idea comes from, who did it first, who did it last, who did it best. If it sounds good, then it's worth something as far as I'm concerned. I had a big row with one of the men I was working with, which ended up in a fight, unfortunately. He had a long metal rod. He was trying to hold it in one hand and saw it the hacksaw with the other. And it just kept turning. I said, it won't work. Yeah, I know I'm new to the job, but I'm fairly sure you'll have to put that thing in a vice. And he said something to me which annoyed me, so I called him something. And he thumped me. So I hit him with the hacksaw, and that was the end of that job. So I got so that one finished. I was ever so impressed with this boat actually flying up. Oh, Christ, so I'm in a new light of it. I used to wear hush puppies, which I really scorned at the time. Anyone that wore hush puppies was nowhere. I had planes, I thought it was a business. I went to see the man at the job place. So he had his sign on and he'd send you off to job centre. And he said, what do you want to do? And he had a great sense of humour. I said, I want to be a rock and roll star. I want to be famous. And he said, we haven't got any vacancies for rock and roll stars. That's what he said. I thought, oh, that's a nice man, this. I was taken out of the band. And then he went on to be called Meter. He did about 2 or 3 gigs. And he faded into obscurity. If you had played Atmosphere Bowling, you'd made it, and that was success. We always used to say, you just do it one day. It was when they saw us live, or saw me on stage, that they decided to sign us up, and apparently they saw something about the way I was on stage which they liked. They said I had a command of the audience, which is ridiculous. There's only about 3 people there. But they said, that's what they said.